Well, I don't know if it's for everybody to become a master of sexuality, but it's clearly for everybody not to be twisted and perverted in sexuality. Yeah. There are people who become masters at hockey. Should everybody know how to skate? If you live in Canada, yeah, why not? It's not the best example. So you don't necessarily need to be a master of sexuality. But right now, it's not a question of master of sexuality. Right now, it's like, well, your system is totally twisted and perverted. We're not talking about mastership. We're talking about a basic, like, reset, a basic understanding, basic. Like, you don't need to be a doctor to know how to take care of yourself. Everybody should. So you don't need to be a sexual master, whatever the fuck that is, to be operational and respectful to yourself and understand your energy and understand a woman's energy. Everybody should know this. Yeah, of course. Like I said, mastership is mastership. If you want to master this, is up to you. But that you don't understand how your energy functions to such an extent that you behave the way that you do, and that the woman doesn't understand her sexual energy to such an extent that she behaves the way that she does, that her actions create disease. I'm not judging. I don't care what the fuck you do. Changes nothing in my life. But from a human point of view, your behavior generates disease. And her behavior generates disease. So I'm talking about this ease, not eased, that one, that in the long run generates disease, the one that everybody knows. So this is not about sexual mastery. It's like, well, your behavior as a human being, as a man, is generating discomfort. If you're not honest with yourself because you're always numb, then that's because you're numb. Unnumb yourself, and then you'll clearly understand that there's something wrong. And I'm addressing what's wrong. I'm not addressing the need for mastership. I'm trying to point at you why you're diseased. I'm like, well, look at what you're doing with your energy. You don't even understand what I'm saying. Or maybe you do, you know just a little bit, and you need to learn more. Respect, but it's like, and look at her. So let's pretend speaking exclusively to men. So you a man. Well, what kind of man doesn't care about other people? Like I'm a guy. If I see a person who falls on the floor in the middle of the street, I'm not gonna help that person, or I'm gonna help that person to steal his wallet, or to take advantage of the person. Well, who does that? A person who lives in scarcity and is not well. Right? So as a man, if you start to understand yourself and start to respect yourself, and you see your sister, the sister meaning the woman, who's behaving in an awkward way because she's confused for whatever reason, no judging. Are you going to just take advantage of her? Well, you're not taking advantage of her. You think you're taking advantage of her. You're disrespecting yourself. You're reducing yourself to a moron. If you're a man and you respect yourself and you see a woman, and for whatever reason, you don't go out of your way to tell her, of course not. You're interacting with her, and she's trying to lure you in her game, and you have a little bit of self-respect. You're going to teach her the greatest lesson she's ever received in all her life by simply telling her no. And it's not a no because you're a player. It's a no because you genuinely respect yourself and you see that she's not totally there. That will change her life forever. I'm not talking about playing now. I'm talking about genuine. It's from here. It's not I don't want to bang her. Well, I don't, but it's not you're not attracted to her. If she's pretty, she's pretty. I'm not saying it's not because you're pretty that I'm going to have sex with you. Look at this. If she's pretty, I have to have sex with her. I'm like, are you stupid? She's pretty, I have to have her? Are you stupid? Is there a relationship? Is there a connection? Do the pieces fit together? Is there a creative potential? Are you at the same level? You don't even know what I'm saying. So it's not that what I'm saying is bizarre. It's that you are, with all due respect, for the most part, totally clueless. And that's one of the main reasons why you're distressed or diseased and you're suffering. And if you didn't cover it up with all your nonsense and all the hype that you buy into to kind of give yourself a motivation, you would feel this. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to condemn you or disrespect you or try to like worship women. I'm like, respect yourself. Fuck the woman. How about that? This drug addict comes to me and wants to treat me like a fucking dildo. How about that? We'll take that angle. We haven't done that yet. I'm going to give that to you. This fucking slut comes to my fucking place and wants me to fuck her like I'm a fucking toy. Then she wants to measure me against all the other idiots she's consumed. And you want to play into that game to show her that you are the bigger, better ninja. You're a fucking idiot and you're getting played. You don't have self-respect. First of all, why do I want to fight against other men? Because that's how you prove your manhood, by destroying other men. You're a moron. I'm sorry you don't understand how it works. You're confused. I understand your point of view. You're behaving like an animal. We're not an animal. I think you should learn that one. And you should discover that you're not just an animal. There's so much more to you, and it's not a spiritual belief. That's what I think is spirituality. You discover yourself, you realize you're a supreme animal, and you shouldn't behave. You will not behave naturally like a doggy, because you have self-respect. Doggy is doggy. So she coming at you and she want to use you like a dildo. Not only that, she comes and she's all like twisted up in her body, and she's addicted to certain kind of pathways of sensations because her uterus is jammed and her vagina is twisted and is bent over like that, and she needs you to hit it from in that little corner so that she can feel something, and so you can stimulate that, and she can have like a little release so that she can run home and continue with her life. And you're the toy. Well, so I played that game, and I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know how you can pretend that you're a player when you just got played. That's when you're dealing with a little more experienced women, right? Not a like 18, 19, 21-year-old, just a clueless little thing that has no idea what she's doing with her little tricks. Nah, I'm talking about it with an experienced woman who knows what the hell she's doing. She's using like a dildo, and you're proud. You go to the bar and you pick up a girl and you're proud that you got laid. Are you stupid? You're proud, like I'm a man because I got laid with a slut. She selected me because I'm superior to other men, and now I'm getting laid. I'm a man, and I'm going to put my stuff in her, and I'm going to come, and I'm not going to be satisfied, and I'm the man, and I'm going to give it to her like no one else. I'm the man. I can't say I don't understand. I do, but it's so shallow. It's so like you're so at the surface of existence that it's like just talking about it makes me nauseous. Makes me want to cry. That's the truth. Yeah, I'm going to cry. I'm going to shed a tear for you. Like that emoji that has a tear. Yeah, I'm going to do that for you. Like, come on, dude. Like, and if you think like that, it clearly shows that there's like something in your wiring that's confused. Like, think 2 seconds, get off the alcohol or the drugs, and you'll see how you feel if you let yourself feel something instead of fantasizing that being the man is going to a club and picking up a girl and banging her. Or showing off to other guys who are as unmanly as you, like I'm more man than you. Oh, he's that guy who gets that girl. Oh. So you're trying to impress guys. You're trying to impress girls and you're trying to impress guys. What kind of person lives to impress other people? Well, I don't mind that you want to impress other people. I'm just saying, well, isn't that like defeat the purpose of manhood? Because you need other people to make you feel like you're the man? Anyways, this is such a deep subject. I'm happy that we're addressing this. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. Really hear what I gotta say. It's coming from my heart. And like, she's using you like a dildo. She don't give a fuck about you. And it's not because she's bad or mean or evil. If you took 2 seconds to observe her, you realize she's out of herself. She's not there. She's possessed by whatever she's possessed us, which is another subject we'll address later on, like so many others. And here you are going and willingly putting yourself in such a position to validate your manhood. You know the number of times I did that? I'm like, because that's what men do. I'm going to do that. And I'm like, I'm an idiot. And all this stems from the fact that you don't understand your energy. what a man's energy is. You don't understand what the phallus is. You don't understand the kind of contract or energetic bond that sexuality has. You have no idea of this. This sounds funny for you. It's not funny, it's so basic. Your grandmother knows that. She hasn't mastered the science of it, but this is basic. Everybody knows this. Not anymore. Nobody knows this anymore. It sounds hokey pokey. This is not. You don't understand. There's an effect. This is the wand of God. It's not a joystick with which you play one of your stupid fucking games on your fucking PS5. This is the wand of God. When you go to India, they have Shiva temples, and they have the Shiva Lingam, which is essentially Shiva's fucking cock and a vagina. No disrespect to Lord Shiva, but this is what it is. And it's not because they're obsessed with sex that they put that icon. No, it's because this is the great power of cosmic reality, sexual power. And that lives inside of you as a man and lives inside of her. And look at how you don't know what I'm saying. Or you've read about it and you believe in it, but you still don't know what the fuck I'm saying because you didn't go deep enough into the rabbit hole. Or maybe you have had a little bit of experiences and that's a good start. You should go for a deeper dive. Go deeper. But your average person, this sounds funny. I'm like, this ain't funny. You're funny. You take your cock and rub it in a girl's vagina and you ejaculate. Now that's funny. That's a fucking doggy. Literally. You've seen doggies fuck in the street? I've seen a bunch of them. That's you, except you do it in a bed or in a loft or in like high rise, whatever the fuck you can afford. Okay? So, great. If this works for you, enjoy it. God bless you. When you're fed up of this shit because you're sick of superficial pleasures, I'm not condemning the superficial pleasure. I want a better one. You see the difference between me and you? I'm not a fucking monk and I want to just renunciate. No, I'm like, if I'm going to get high, I'm going to get high. I want a real drug. I want an everlasting drug. I want a drug with no side effects. I want a drug that gives me total bliss. I'm not satisfied with a little rub and a little squirt. You are. So you lack game in the drug game. Okay? How about that angle? You like that angle? You feel better with that angle? That's all I got to say for now. Thank you for listening to me. Enjoy. See you next time.